friends, just like German language, German bureaucracy, German salaries are also very complicated to understand. Because when we get the German salary slip, first there is a shock that, oh God, my gross salary is so much, but then my net salary is so less. Like the amount which I will get in my bank, it is so less. And then there are so many abbreviations, so many columns in the salary slip that we really don't understand. We don't. I never even used to look into that columns because it is just too complicated. And in the beginning, you also don't know the language, right? So you really don't understand what is happening. What? But trust me, if you will understand your German salary slip, and you will read it very carefully, it will help you in saving the taxes, it will help you in understanding the tax system. So please stay connected with me, watch this video till end with lots of concentration and focus, and I hope this will be very useful for you. So on your German salary slip, first you have your personal number which they say it is like your employee number, employee ID number. That is common thing. Your date of birth will be there, and at which date you joined the company, it will be there. How many children you have, according to that they give you some free benefits. Like we have 2 children, so tax benefit of 2 children is one person gets. Like if both persons are in couple, both spouses are working, then one of them will get the child benefit for 2 children. But the most important thing comes of the column of your store classes. Store class is your tax class. The thing is, when you come to Germany with your wife, with your husband, whatever your partner, basically not the partner, it has to be the married person, spouse, then Finanzamt here, they automatically think that both are working, and they both are working with on the same salary level. So tax class will be just as tax class 1, and that is very high. So when my husband came here to Germany, I was not working, but they still put my husband in tax class 1. So he was taxed at a very high rate, and that is why first salary was totally disappointment. Oh God, salary is so less. Net salary is so less. Why? Then we got the salary slip, because first money got transferred and later on we got the salary slip. And the salary slip then we got, and then also we it took us a little bit time to figure out where was the problem. So if your tax class is 1 but your wife is not, or your husband is not working, or is having a less salary, then you will have to go to Finanzamt and you will have to fill up a form confirming that yeah, that person, other person is not working or working at a very very low salary as compared to you. So then the tax class will be changed, and then you will be taxed at a little bit lower rate, and it really makes a difference. Because like if my salary is a bit lower from my husband, so I get the tax class 5, then my taxes are higher, but my husband is taxed at class 3. If don't worry, if the Finanzamt wrongfully gets deducts a tax so much, at the end of the year you will file your tax return. Either yourself you can do it, or you can also go for a Steuerberater, means tax lawyer. We will always go through a tax lawyer because of us, our status, immigrants, we always have a complicated situation. So then the Finanzamt will always refund that tax to you. You will also get some extra refunds according to the tax lawyer, will help you in that. There is a club called Verein, which we call in German Lohnsteuerhilfeverein. They really help you. They provide a little bit cheaper, cost effective lawyers, tax lawyers. So they charge a nominal fee according to your salary and according to the paperwork they are doing. And but you also get a lot of tax refund because of that, because German tax system is very complicated and we really don't know how much tax benefits we can get. And some things are going wrong in the German salary slip or whatever, they will really guide you very well. So when you get the salary slip, there is always a basic salary which they call it, Grund, like Gehalt, Basis, whatever they call it. And then you also get paid for your overtime, for example, if you get paid. In some companies you get paid for your overtime, and some companies they just give you free time in exchange of that. Uh, so you can also go for that overtime. Sometimes people choose for overtime. Some people think that overtime money actually taxed a lot. So because of the tax reason, sometimes it doesn't, make a point that why should we get overtime money, instead we will get a free day. or which will not do overtime at all. So and then company also pays for your some Firmenleistung. They companies give you some, like, you pay a certain amount and the company also pays a certain amount. And if there are some traveling costs, like companies paying for your traveling cost, they are added to it. And then deduction starts. Your salary will start coming down. First, they take the tax themselves. Like, employer is under obligation to cut the tax on the point only, right? So tax can be up from 14% to 45%, and it can also go higher if your salary is above certain level, 75,000 euro plus. Sometimes tax gets more higher according to your situation. One is church tax. Church tax is also deducted, but if your religion is Christian, only then. If you are registered in a church, then you have to pay church tax. But if your religion is not Christian and you know, fill up the column like that, then church tax is not deducted. One is solidarity tax. It used to be earlier, so I had paid it, and it was used to be around 5.5%. And this tax meant to be because East Germany was combined, with West Germany 1989, and East Germany was very underdeveloped after the fall of that Berlin Wall. You know that, and so to develop that side of the Germany, they used to tax here in the West. Other rest of the Germany was taxed. It is called solidarity tax because we are helping them to rebuild. But now they have abolished it. Hey, so but if your salary is above 75,000 euro brutto basic, then you have to pay still the solidarity tax. Only lower salaries, they will not have to pay, but above 75,000 euro you have to pay. And church tax is also 9 to 10%, depends on the state. Every state has their own some rules, so this tax rate can change according to the state. So if you're Christian, then you will have to pay 90 to 10% of this, and you can't avoid it. They really check upon that. And then the insurances are deducted. When I say these insurances are deducted, they are actually not bad. They are actually good for you. Yes, they really reduce the amount of the salary, but they also give us a lot of surety, a lot of stability in case something bad happens. Like, first is your Arbeitslosenversicherung. That is like unemployment insurance. So if you lose the job for 1 year, you will be paid your like 80% of the salary. Around, it depends, according to that situation, you will get 80% of 60 to 80% of the salary you get for 1 year, even if you are unemployed, because of that insurance. So it is good, no? And then there is Pflegeversicherung. Pflegeversicherung is like care. Like, if you are not able to move out of the bed, you are on the bed rest because of certain situation, then this insurance is taken. Then there is Krankenversicherung. Krankenversicherung is your health insurance, and it is obligatory. Everyone has to pay for it. So you also pay and employer also pay. So all this which I'm talking about, the Versicherung, all the insurances, your employer is also paying his part, and you will be also paying your part of unemployment insurance, your care insurance, and also your this health insurance. So both of parties will pay, and then the sum will be actually used to your purpose. One is your Rentenversicherung. Rente, we always think in English like rent. It is not rent. It is rent is Miete in German. This Rente here means pension, and pension insurance is a little bit controversial. We have to pay. It is obligatory. Like, obligatory, you have to pay that amount of insurance. But the thing is, there is no surety from this pension fund. From like current old people are getting paid out of the insurance which you are paying. So when we will get old, we will be paid from the all the insurances money which that time generation will be working and paying for it. And because of right now this unemployment situation, they are not very hopeful about that. So everyone advice from the banks and everyone is that you should have your own private this pension insurance as well. You should have the private pension fund for that. Like, my company provides the betriebliche Rentenversicherung. Like, they have a company which provides some extra insurance, and I have taken that also. I pay something extra, and that helps in some tax benefits also, and it also gives me surety that okay, at the end I will also get some money extra from my this legal pension system. I will be also getting extra from this private insurance. Almost so people have taken some sort of this private pension on them. They deduct this legal insurance about 9.3%. You know that pension insurance is 9.3% for you, 9.3% from the employer, but it is normally not enough, and there is no surety, there is no guarantee that you will get this back. That is the disadvantage of this, but if you have private, you will get that back for sure. So that, my friends, that gives you your net salary, and this net salary you will think it is too less, but look, I see it in that way that then you are stable, you are, you know, stable according to your, they have a health insurance, and you have unemployment insurance, then next addition you have to go for your car insurance. I have taken extended insurance as well. It depends on you what you want. Your third liability insurance, like half flesh insurance, you have to take. It depends on you how much insurances you want to take. Then but still, cost of living here in Germany is really very, very affordable, and then you have to just pay for rent, clothes, travel. You can use your amount as like that. You don't have to save extra for your kids education and health, because kids education is also here free, and health system also, yeah, if you go for some special type of treatment, some type of treatments can cost money if you are like these cosmetic purposes, but otherwise most of the treatments here are free, and it is very well structured and you know, systematic system, and you will still will be able to save because it is euro is a very good currency. And also I want to tell you that in addition to that, you also get child benefit. So child benefit is right now 219 euro per month for per, you know, one child, and if you have more than two children, I think it is a little bit higher, you get a little bit more money. Government really wants you to have children, and you know, because of the population situation. There is one column of tax number also in the salary slip. This finance amt gives you, and I just wanted to tell you that you have to really take care of this tax number. The slip you will get, letter you will get from the you know, tax finance office. You have to really note down the number very well. It is very important for it. Actually, I have applied for my kids also, like my kids also have their tax number. All in the family should have the tax number for the banking purposes and everything. And the salary slips also, Germans are very notorious, you can say, that they preserve each and every slip, each and everything. So these salary slips are also very important whenever you are going to show your verifications, even in the later stages for your pension system and everything. Always keep, people really take record of your these salary slips for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, till they go to the pension. They really keep tag record, you know, they take their salary slips safe, and it is important to keep them safe. And I hope that you found this information helpful, and if you did, if you like my effort, then please hit the like button. If you still have queries, if you write them in the comment box. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. I will be very happy to have you as a member of YouTube family, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay blessed. Bye bye.